Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boy Rupert coming at you on the big screen this time. No portrait mode, bullcrap. And today we are going to be reviewing the Lucky Strike Menthol Short, as you can see, on behalf of Pato in Natty Nights, and recently he's joined Innowoods as well. Now, anyone who knows me, you know I like my Luckies. They're just good tobacco. This feels fucking retarded, I'm not gonna lie. This is dumb as fuck. But yeah, as you can see, very nice, classy, jet black and forest green packaging. Which black and green are my two favorite colors. So let's fucking go. Anyways, I'm pretty new to the cigarette reviewing business, so let's just dive right into it. I saw one guy, he did a dry puff before he really... Oh, and he smelt it too, so... It definitely smells like menthol. And it definitely tastes like vaguely menthol cigarette flavored air, so... there you have it. Got my brass Zippo because we're ballin'. First puff is always a little sketch. I don't know if that's just because of the kerosene flame that I light it with, or if that's just how it is. I've noticed that whenever I use a Bic, it's a little more tolerable, but I quit using this little bastard after I fucking found my Zippo again. And whenever I found my Zippo is also coincidentally around the same time that I started smoking Luckies again. I couldn't find any Luckies in any of the gas stations that would sell to me, so I was doing some real plebeian type cigarette smoking with fucking Marlboros and Bics, some real basic bitch type action. But we're back now. With the Lucky Strikes, I've noticed that it's always around like the second or third drag that they really tend to start to really just smack you. That's really when you start to feel that head high. Marlboros and really just anything in general, Camels as well. Granted, I haven't smoked every brand there is under the sun. I think really just Marlboros, Camels, and Lucky Strikes, but Lucky Strike's the only thing that I've smoked that really actually just, fucking hit you. They bash you over the head with the nicotine content. Marlboros and Camels, they take like 4 or 5 or sometimes even 6 good drags to really feel anything, which is kind of a waste of money, I feel like, especially since Luckies are cheaper anyways. Now, 24/7s, I've smoked those as well. When one of my ex-girlfriends fucking loaned me one, and that shit made me want to puke. I felt it on like the first drag. I was like, oh wow, this is dog shit. And yeah, no, that made me... I had to sit my ass down and just chill for like 15 or 20 minutes just so I wouldn't puke my guts out. Do not smoke 24/7s, whatever you do. If you ever get to the point where you're so strapped for cash and so desperate for a cigarette that you're contemplating 24/7s, you may as well just quit. You've gone too far. Go back. So I am getting quite a nice little buzz from this, a nice little head high. One of my buddies, he was actually the one who got me started on all this back when we wanted to see if we could buy cigarettes, if we could fool the gas station attendant into selling us some Marlboros. Well, he got some Eagle 20s because he didn't know what the fuck to smoke, and he was like, "Oh, well, your parents are both smokers. What did they smoke?" And I told him Eagle 20s, and so he got some of those, and those were dog shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you, those were dog shit. So next time, whenever I ran in to get some, I got some Marlboros, and those were some decent fucking cigarettes. They still tasted like cat piss to me. I just don't really like Marlboros, honestly. I think these taste better. Lucky Strike Reds, honestly, those are better than the Menthols, but the Menthols, I don't know. I feel like they tear up your throat just a little bit less. Maybe that's just, the numbing property of the menthol itself, but now Dudes Rock and Natty Nights, he's a real Marlboro guy. And Brezhnev from Innowoods, he could tell you all about the different varieties of Marlboros as well. I've never tried a Marlboro Gold or anything. Maybe those are better. I'm pretty sure those have less nicotine content, which is not really what I'm after. Why even smoke in the first place then? I will say these aren't my favorite cigarette. They're better than your Marbs or your Camels. Certainly your other poor fag type options. And if you notice I'm shivering and it's rather cold, you can probably see my breath if I could see it. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but yeah, Lucky Strike Reds have to be my favorite, all told. But these are still like a 8 out of 10. They'll do what you want to. Now, I've heard that these are apparently the inferior choice if you're like a hardcore menthol guy, which I can't say that I am. They're a nice change of pace, I guess, whenever you get tired of the Lucky Reds, but probably give these like a 7.5 out of 10 from my admittedly limited cigarette knowledge base. But to me, Lucky Strike Red 100s, those are the golden standard. They're cheap, they taste good, they deliver a unparalleled nicotine high, I believe. I have recently gotten a job. For all of those of you among the audience who are concerned about my well-being and that sort of things. Well, I say recently gotten a job. I had an interview today, and I'm gonna show up at this like tile manufacturing place Wednesday, and I guess I'm just gonna fucking roll in there, and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, you guys are paying me. What do you want me to do?" And hopefully they're just gonna fucking be like, "Okay, sure." Went to this staffing place. They were had all sorts of positions and shit on Indeed. Went there, and they asked me a couple questions, and I told them what was what, and then they told me what was what. And hopefully, God willing, I'll have some disposable income, and I can buy a car. and that'll be pretty fucking cool. Quit rolling around in my grandma's Jeep Cherokee here. But yeah, that's the Lucky Strike menthol. They're pretty smooth. I notice they do go down easier than the reds. If you're concerned about that sort of thing, if you're like a really heavy chain smoker, you'll have a lot less like wear and tear on your throat throughout the day. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. I don't have a whole lot to say. I'm not like a dedicated like smoking YouTube channel. There's this guy. He's called Nick the Smoker. He's I don't know. I like him. He's got his own little charm, I guess. He also wears leather jackets and smokes in odd places, but yeah, that's it, Pato. I hope this is everything you wanted it to be.